Hi to everybody. My name is Juan Patricio Flores Lares and I am in the Team 3 from College Model number 4. My class is C141. The Team 3 is conformed by Carolina Lechuga and me, Juan Patricio Flores or SID. Well, what we're talking about in this presentation? In this presentation, the main topic will be pollution in the sea. Someone of you maybe don't know so much of the term, and also I am one of these persons. I am not I don't have experience and I don't have the knowledge enough for talking of the topic, but I investigate in different sources and different pages in web and books, and I find information, detailed information, and good. Yes, good information. We'll introduce what are the causes, what is the pollution, in the sea, and we will divide it in some specific cases, maybe problems, causes, and consequences. And I will talk about our also solutions for the pollution in the sea. Well, history. How we know the pollution is contamination, and contamination is a historical damage that we do to the environment, to the forest, the sea, the air, I don't know, the space, and other things, the soil. Going to the main topic, the pollution in the sea is the trash of the, also the contamination with, I don't know, plastics, oil, and other things that are thrown or put in the sea. How you know, the principal factor in this topic is the companies. How we know, the companies currently have a potential importance in the world, not only for technology, also for economy, political, and other things. And also, how I'm talking about, the companies go in line with the development of the technology, but we have one problem. If the technology advances, also the environment is like affected. Why I say that? Well, the technology advances with fake foods potential. So the companies don't never mind the environment. They put trash, oil, chemicals, and the mass produce also chemical gas that goes to the sea and affect not only the water, the sea in chemical base, also affect animals and other things. There is one problem, and another problem can be that the people, the society, don't have responsibility. What are you talking about this? Because the people don't have, I don't know, the notice behavior. They don't never mind the environment. When a person goes to the beach, they throw, I don't know, beers, glass, and other things, and that affects the sea, because all these things that a person left in a beach go to the sea and affect, I don't know, animals and other things, animals, herbs, plants, and etc. There's two main problems that we have in the world currently with and reference with the pollution of the sea. Well, we're talking about companies and waste. The companies, how we're talking, the companies have a potential importance in the world currently because they do important advance in the technology and another things now in technology, space, soil, um, air, energy, and renewable energy, and another things. But in a lot of cases, it looks that companies trash and throw um, chemicals and waste that affect the environment, not only in the sea, in another in another brands also, like soil, air, and another things. What are we talking about this? Well, how we're talking about chemical fertilizers and pesticides. This is an important thing because these things affect the water in base chemical, and that affect to the animals and herbs in the deep of the water. Industrial waste, or what we're talking about this, we are talking about pets, plastics, oils, I don't know, chemicals, liquid chemicals, and also can be um, waste of ourselves, like shit and other things. Uh, what we have um, of answer, urban development. Of what I mean with this? Well, if the companies develop with all the technology and their society looks beneficial, with a beneficial, because have more opportunities, have more works, have more specialties, have more things, have a urban development, not in the sea, in the farms, and another things, but also that have a consequence with the sea. In that case, we're talking about the last things that we're talking. Uh, and how we're talking about the waste of toxic oils and for companies. Well, what is the principal consequences that we have here? Well, the principal consequences is the death for aquatic animals. We are talking about extinction of important animals in the sea. I don't know, like the white bear and specific brands of the white bear that extinct by the pollution. We around the world mark like two in the last year marked at 2,300 fishes and aquatic animals die by pollution. And what we're talking about by oil, chemicals, and like in the image, a plastic. That mark a destruction of ecosystems. Or what we're talking about. In the last classes, we were talking of a ride that become in the book of Arctic Circle that happened damaged by the climate change and the global warming. So that is a fact in this case because, sorry, in this case because if we throw pollution and another things to the sea, we contribute to the destruction of the ecosystem, not only in the water, in the depth of the water, because we only know the 2% of the animals in the sea. So we are killing a lot of species. There is a bad joke. And how we're talking about the global warming, not only is the temperature, also the pollution in the sea have a contribution in the global warming. Well, where's my conclusion? Where's my conclusion for this topic? Well, how we know any pollution is a bad job by the human. Um, and the governments don't have the responsibility for put laws and for put rules that mark a change in fact with the companies. There is a bad mistake. Some people, like I don't know, organizations that save the environment, that care the environment, fight for these elements. I don't know. They try to develop the animals that are in extinction danger, um, replace ecosystems, extend it, and that is a potential help for save the environment. But the people don't have to do that. The responsibility of that is in the is in the government, and have to take more actions with this. This is my conclusion. Well, what will be my solution for this case? Um, in this, not only be the laws, and also can be a chemical, uh, just a healthy chemical that can solve in the water and and eliminate the plastic, oil, and toxic chemicals in the water. That chemical can be liquid or maybe can be solid. That maybe can be a solution. I am studying engineering, so I have a idea of that. So I think that, or maybe can be also um, drones that can be clean the beaches, the water, and another things. So there are my resources of my investigation. I expect that my presentation do you like, and I expect a good grade.